is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Duke's offense trots out there to open this game. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Clay moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him guessing with a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
He's past the marker and still going. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. Can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
And the Blue Devils will have to punt this one away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down, across the 20. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Off the RPO, clock to the right. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Going for his running back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On the run, it's Pringle. Nowhere to run up the middle. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He lets it go. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Past possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. He's running out of time here. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And the back now goes in motion. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Russell. Makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Throwing up play action. And they trap him for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Direct snap to the back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powerful running here.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted his
swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass to 30. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. He's flings it out of bounds. The pass rush closing in.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That core quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
And the Blue Devils will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Caught for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. A running play called on 4th down. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 2-0. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Bites off a defender. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. No fair catch. He fields the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. These playoff games, we certainly hope you're a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Sticking with the running game. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Movement here from the tight end. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Defense picks it up, still moving. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Duke. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. He hands it to the back. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first half of 17. Alabama now operating in the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And a player is down injured after that last play. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll run it to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. And the Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. In the clear at the 25.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen.
Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a